But I like one of my things is with black coaches, I hate when a black coach get a job in the NFL because it's usually the shit job.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
then when he don't make a difference with the trash ass team, he get looked at as a failure. Nigga, they was already failing. What the hell you talking about?
And like,
They don't get the one player away team from winning the Super Bowl type of team. They gotta get the one where it's 22 players that they need to be a event. Like I every time, bro, every time there's a black coach that's like out there somewhere, they're like, yeah, he can get a job with whoever at the bottom. They
yep.
get in that team.
They pulled the remember the Titans Coach Herman deal.
Mm.
At that one season, if you don't go undefeated,
Right. If you don't go undefeated, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta fucking go.
They would have got D'Amico Ryans the hell up out of Houston if he ain't snapped like how he snapped this year.
Exactly. See, that might have backfired on them. They probably thought that they was gonna be able to to get them up out of there. But that's why, you know, but whatever. Anyway, we back with another episode of FT Sports. We got some of the team here. Denzel, what up, man?
what up, man? Peace to the world. What up?
And we got Benzel.
What's going on?
What's up, man? Listen, we haven't had a show in about 2 weeks since the Super Bowl. We had that show. But hey, now it's basketball season, y'all. So we're gonna start this off with contenders or pretenders. This is gonna start us off with the basketball season. So I'm gonna rattle off some of these teams that's right now will be in either the play-in or playoffs, and we're gonna see if they're contenders or pretenders. And we're gonna start with the East side, and we're gonna start from the bottom. Atlanta Hawks, contenders
They're not even
or
close.
pretenders.
Not even close. No way.
I know they number 10 right now. I feel like they're gonna actually fall lower because Trey Young hurt right now. He had surgery on his hand, so he's gonna be out for 4 weeks. So I imagine them actually like not even being number 10. I feel like they hoeing Trey Young too though.
They're not treating him right.
Yeah, I feel like for the past couple seasons he's always in trade rumors, but it's like, bro, what for what? That's literally your star. Why are y'all talking about? Because what you gonna do without Trey Young?
We about to see. We about to see for a month.
We about to see for a month. So Atlanta Hawks, I'm hoping that y'all figure something out, and I hope y'all get a good return off of whatever you're trying to do, because all this about to be over. So anyway, number 9, the Bulls.
Pretenders.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
They still going through their injury deals, right?
Yeah, Zach LaVine is hurt right now. I don't think he coming
Zach
back.
LaVine hurt. Lonzo's still hurt. Vucci man been hurt
Oh my
3
god.
times this year.
Yeah, it sucks for Lonzo, bro.
Because I think right now, who they start? They starting Kobe White, Ayo Domsu, Andre Drummond,
Caruso.
Caruso, and DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that's not going. That ain't gonna cut it right there. I feel bad for Lonzo though. I think them shoes actually fucked him up for real.
Yeah,
Them
they
big
did.
baller shoes really fucked that man up. Because I don't think he played a full season since LA.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, moving on up to number 8, the Pacers.
I can say contenders.
I'm gonna say contender.
I'm gonna say contender.
You know, I'm with y'all. I think with the fact that they continue to whoop the Bucks ass all the time. if they fuck around and catch them in one of the first rounds, I mean, we don't know. I'm just saying they are literally 4-1 versus the Bucks this season because they had an extra game in that play-in. I mean, in the in-season tournament. And for some odd ass reason, the niggas cannot beat the Pacers. So I feel like the Pacers actually might be contenders. I'm with y'all. You feel me? So they actually signed Siakam, right? Is it Siakam? Was it Siakam? No, it's not Siakam. Is it Siakam, bro?
They signed Siakam.
Diggy? Is it Siakam?
I think they did sign Siakam. Yeah. I think they
Yeah,
did.
let me check real quick. I think they signed Siakam to that squad, and they already one of the top teams in offense. So let me see real quick. Siakam, yep,
He
Pacers.
was
Indiana
taken.
Pacers.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
so I'm with y'all. Moving on to number 7.
Orlando.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
I ain't gonna lie.
Contenders.
Orlando Magic.
Contenders. I love y'all. I love y'all
Oh,
electricity.
Orlando Magic.
I love y'all electricity. I love like y'all got this energy with y'all with the young boys, and y'all always put up a great fight, and y'all never like, through the games what I see, it never be like a y'all down and out, like okay, let's give up. Y'all always pull
Mm,
somewhere somehow. So y'all becoming. I'm respecting y'all a lot. I
going
respect.
A. I'm loving it. We if my whole deal with the Orlando Magic is to make the playoffs without the play in. So we need to get to that 6 seed. And
Mhm.
I think we're a half a game away from being the 6 seed. So if we can get in that top 6, bro, I'll
Mhm.
be I'll be I'll be head over heels, bro. Cause that's my magic right there, man. Paulo doing this thing. He hit a game winner the other day.
Yep.
We got this play the song shit going on. That's our shit right now. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see what we're gonna do. I do think that we still need a point guard though. We need a point guard. Markel Fultz, we basically groomed him. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was trying to use him for real. Um, Now we have him. We got Cole Anthony and them boys, but we need a point guard. Once we get a point guard, I feel like we'll be better than we are right now. So
Right.
happy about that. Moving on to number 6, the 76ers.
Um, I'm gonna definitely say Contenders. It's kind of weird to see them at that sit spot. For not being out the top. They right there out the top 5, but it's kind of weird seeing them in that sit spot. I think MB he been hurt lately, right?
Yeah, I think they actually thinking
But
about shutting them down too.
yeah,
So I feel like 76ers, I feel like they could be contenders with Embiid, but without Embiid, bro, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
And once they fall, I mean my magic gonna go up. So,
no,
if Embiid was playing though, they wouldn't be down here at number 6.
Right.
But
I
I
got I got the Magic as contenders.
bet
Y'all sleeping on them boys,
Yeah.
and they be
talk
they be
to him
com- they be competing with all the top teams in the league, bro. They be either beating
Yep.
them or they be pushing them to their limits.
right
Yep.
there.
And between Paolo and Wag,
Them
it's not really
boys.
much anybody can do with them two in the league, bro. And I
I'm
got them boys as
loving it.
contenders,
I'm
and
loving it.
I got Philly as pretenders.
And like you
Yeah.
say, like what Tilmy said, if y'all had a point guard, like facilitate that boy.
That's the last thing we need to actually put us over the top, bro. We need a point guard, bro. We need a point guard. My Magic need a point guard. I don't know who out there though. So, you know. But number 5, the Miami Heat, contenders or pretenders?
I'm gonna say contenders.
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 Oh,
I
you
gotta
did
see
you say pretenders?
I say pretenders.
Oh man, why are they pretenders, bro?
I
what?
don't know. It just feel like the same old story. It just feel like we just same old story, different covers. It's like they always do something, and for some reason they just sneak on right on it. It's like
They
you
say
said.
they sneak on me.
It's like we don't. It's like it be. They don't never have They don't never have a season story. It's like we hear like the Orlando Magic is going great. EMB getting injured. Indiana coming up. This and that, the third, da da da. And it's like the Heat just like, well, nobody talking about us. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then they get in the playoffs. It's like, oh, it's Heat culture. Jimmy buckets. And it's like, what? When the fuck this happened? Like, so I don't know. It's just I don't fucking know. It's like it's just basically come down to the face of the player, Jimmy. Jimmy just a
Mm,
regular season until he gets a playoff, then he just all of a sudden he's Jimmy buckets, and it's
mm.
like you have a transformation. But far as like, yeah, you in the playoffs, but I'm like, oh shit, it's the Heat. No,
Which all right, Ben, what you say? You said contenders. Why you think that?
They're contenders every year. They even as bad as they always look in the regular season. Once the playoffs come, Jimmy Butler, Bam, and all those 38 role players
He said
automatically
all the 38 bro.
they turn into the goddamn
They go into
'03
that damn
Pistons,
phone booth.
and
They
they
go
turn
into
into the
that
O
phone booth.
they turn into the '03 Pistons.
The
And they do it every year,
motherfucker turned into the damn Justice League, bro.
every year. So until somebody just expose like until I see them niggas get their ass like swept or gentlemen swept out the East and they stop making it to the finals, they're
Right.
contenders.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I think the Heat are contenders because this is just their time. Like, but I understand what you're saying, Diggy, with the pretender side of things. Because no, they never talk about them. They never do. And then as soon as they get to the playoffs, it's boom. Y'all forgot about us. We're gonna take this underdog story. Y'all don't talk about us. We finna whoop y'all ass. But I will say this: it's the best job in the world to play on the Miami Heat because if you lose, you were supposed to. If you win, it's the greatest thing ever. It's the best. If Dame Lillard had went to Miami instead of the Bucks, it would be a different story. Then it's y'all supposed to win, but they not supposed to win. So they got the best job in the NBA right now. They could just take out your favorite teams. They could take out all of that. Y'all thought, oh, they number one, get out. Y'all number two, all right, get out. You talk about us right now. So, but I'm with Ben on this, but I understand where Diggy coming from. Heat contenders. Number 4, the New York Knicks, the Knickerbockers. Contenders or pretenders?
Contenders.
Mm.
I
Diggy.
actually believe in the Knicks for the first time in my
Oh,
entire
really?
32-year-old life. This team actually kind of scary, bro.
You like them?
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson, he done changed your mind about him.
Jalen Brunson and changed my mind. And then they done brought Josh Hart and DiVincenzo over.
And
And all
that's
three
him,
of
that's
them
his
boys,
college boys.
they all played in college together. Yeah. And so they've been losing their mind, especially DiVincenzo. I didn't even know he was this good.
I
I
did.
didn't
I
know he was
did.
this good.
I did. You know my
I knew
page.
he was
I
decent.
watch a whole bunch of like YouTube basketball reactions. So every time he got the ball, he's shooting that thing. Hey, that boy cash money.
That
He
boy's
cash
special,
money. He was
man.
playing with the Warriors, right?
The Warriors and the Bucks.
That's where he get it from, bro. He get it from the Warriors. He don't get it from the Bucks. He get it from the Warriors. He get it from being around Steph all the time, bro. That's where he get it. He don't get it from Bucks. He get it from Steph and all of them. But yeah, so me, they need one more move, bro. I'm not seeing it. It's not a. It's they don't have a needle mover for me yet. Like when they make moves, it feels like because don't they have OG Ananobi now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Julius hurt.
And Julius hurt, but I feel like that
That's
move of getting OG Ananobi didn't move me. Like it didn't say, okay, I see him now. It still feel like it's a cap on it right now for me. So I'm gonna say pretenders with the New York Knicks. Diggy, what you say?
like I say, that was the I'm glad Ben said that because I was trying to figure out what's the status on Julius. Because if he was like full, I would have said contenders. But
Yeah,
since
I think he gonna be back soon. It ain't like a season ending one. It's just like he hurt his shoulder. I think I
uh
was watching that game. We hurt his shoulder too.
I'm gonna say
I think it was
pretenders.
his shoulder.
The Knicks they sound electrifying. It looked like a good ass car, but when you get in that bit 200,000 miles, and I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just too good to be true. Like the New York Knicks, really? Like
Right. Okay. So you on my side, and Ben is by himself right now with New York. We're gonna move on to number 3, the Milwaukee Bucks.
um,
Pretenders or contenders?
I say contenders.
Okay, why you say contenders?
They still got that boy. They still got that boy Greek Freak that going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like not get me wrong, Damian Lillard, he ain't getting that extra perk, but it was still helpful. He's still helpful
Mm-hmm.
in patient and stuff like that. I feel like they do need what y'all think about the bench? Like, you think I feel like they need probably like a better second.
Um, because I think Grayson Allen used to he's with the Suns now, but he was a good fit for the Bucks to come off the bench, and that might be where they took a little L at.
Mhm.
But um, who coming off the bench? Bobby Portis. Uh, I don't even know who else coming off the bench. That's the only one.
Ain't no Malik Blees to start, right?
Oh, Malik might be coming off the bench. Where's
Yeah.
Middleton at? Has he been playing?
Not sure.
Where's Chris Middleton at? Let's see what the hell going on with Chris Middleton.
Ain't Pat coming off the bench as well?
Pat Connaughton.
Oh, Pat Beverly.
Oh, Pat Bev. You know Pat Bev coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Is Chris Middleton hurt?
Yeah, he's still been trying to get that knee right
Oh,
from when he
okay.
slipped in the playoffs last year.
Okay, so that's why it felt like they was missing something. And
Okay.
that might be what it is. But for me, the Bucks are pretenders.
Yep, pretenders with contending talent. I don't believe in Doc Rivers.
That's exactly where I was going.
I
That's
forgot they had Doc.
exactly where I was going. I
I
do not
forgot they had Doc.
believe in Doc. It's Doc, bro. If Doc wasn't there, I have a different type of vibe. But I do not believe in Doc Rivers, dog. I'm
You
sorry.
know that's Hey, I forgot Doc was there.
I can't. Oh my god, I can't. Like, how you get the job and you start off with excuses?
Yeah.
What you, bro? We get it. We saw you get the job at 30 and 13 when y'all was 30 and 13. We saw you get the job, bro. We know
Mhm.
that you got the job in the middle of the season. We know that that's gonna be hard. You ain't gotta tell us,
Right.
but we know your track record as well.
Yeah.
When you have a whole bunch of talent, you don't know what to do with it. Outside of that 2008 championship, you ain't got nothing to show. You know what you do have to show? All them 3-1 leads that you gave up.
Mm.
That's what you got to show. I don't believe in Doc, bro. I'm sorry. I really don't. I can't, like, he's a, you know what, I think they like him because he's a player's coach.
Yeah.
He's the type of coach to ride for his team, and people like that. But when you get in those games, you don't adjust to nothing. You don't adjust to nothing, bro. Like, I can't. I
Yeah,
can't. I'm sorry.
I do feel like he kind of let them play and not trying to get in the way of it. Do you think I don't know, I feel like that whole Paul George Kawhi Leonard thing still put a bit scar on him as far as
It could
that.
have. It
And
could have.
now it's kind of letting he kind of letting that players get above of him. And I feel like he's still riding off that, great with Celtics and stuff like that. And he's just respectable. He's a respectable person. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves his gratitude, his charisma and stuff like that. But like you say, when it comes to actually being a coaching,
Mm-hmm.
he give players much more lineage, and then, like you say, make excuses, and it just be a debacle between him and the players.
Yeah.
So I get what y'all saying, yeah. Like I do get what y'all saying. I'm still considered.
Say contender.
I'm still stick with my word being contenders. Because it's a bunch of talent
Yeah.
um in the playoffs. But I do get what y'all saying as far as like contender talent, but pretender as far as the aspect of them.
Yeah. Moving on to the number 2 spot, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Think
Nah.
about that for a second. Cleveland Cavaliers at number 2 right now.
Right.
They
That's
ain't
like
like, that's crazy. Since the Bron days, they ain't been like, I'm going to say, I'll say contenders. I'll give them their respect for being at number 2. And I feel like if they get the right matchups, they might be able to sneak into the Eastern Conference Finals.
right.
If they get the right matchups, because if they sit at number 2, let's just say it ended right now, they'll be playing against Orlando. I would want the Magic to win, but they might be able to beat the Magic. They get past the Magic. Who's next? You know what I'm saying? So they might be able to sneak in there. They might be able to beat a team like the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you got. And then you go straight to the, East Conference Finals and see who's next after that. But
Yeah.
so I'll say Contenders. What you think?
I say Contenders as well. It is kind of a great ordeal for them, for the Cleveland organization to even be at that number 2 spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They still their talent. Like you said, they don't got no. I mean, yeah, you got Donovan Mitchell. Don't get me wrong.
Mitchell, Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They got, like I said, they got a nice squad. Oh, did y'all see that half court buzzer beater from Max Strus the other night?
nah, I ain't
Five
get.
five straight threes in 5 minutes.
Bro, he went insane, boy. That boy
He
went
lost.
insane in that fourth quarter. That boy couldn't miss. He couldn't miss so much that they was like, try this shot. And he shot
Yeah,
that from half court.
because like he, he checked that joint in, and the dude got the ball, and he just
He
turned
gave it
and gave
right
it to
back.
him instead of passing it beyond half court. He turned around and gave
Turned
that
his
nigga the
back.
screws.
He got the inbound, turned his back, and said, "No, nigga, here." Gave it back to that fool, and he shot that bit from half court and made it. You know what kind of heat check that is, boy?
Yeah,
That's the Strus that Miami was using during the playoffs. But here we are.
right.
Here we are. But so Ben, you got Cleveland Cavaliers as contenders or pretenders?
Same with Bucks. They got contending talent, but they're pretenders.
Okay, gotcha. And the number one team in the East and the number one team in the whole NBA, the Boston Celtics, contenders or pretenders?
They contenders for me.
I like them too, bro. I like the contenders. They've been contenders for about 3 or 4 seasons now.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah.
honest, they've been contenders for the past 3 or 4 seasons, bro. It's just they sometimes you can see them have effort, and when they play with that effort, they're unbeatable. But for some odd reason, they get into some of these matchups and then they play down to who they playing against.
Yep.
They don't play their style of basketball. When they
Mhm.
played the Heat that just last year, why are you down 3-0 to the Heat? I know why. Effort. That's why.
Yep.
Y'all losing off effort. Because there's no stat sheet, no roster that you can look at on paper and say Miami should beat them.
Mhm.
But they did. Y'all got to the finals the year versus the Warriors, and Steph just went insane. Couldn't do nothing about that. That's just some superstar shit. You feel me? You can't do nothing about that. That shit happens. But Miami should not be beating y'all.
Mhm.
But I give them contenders. What you think, Diggy?
Get them contenders. They always, like you said, they always prove the consistent years. It's just the effort behind when the lights get brighter and it's time for them to show up and show out. And far as expectation, I feel like that's what it is. It comes down to those two categories when it comes to um you should expect them to win,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's the other side where it's like when they make it there, it's like, are you going to show? This your last chance? Like, are you going to continue that? And they don't. So I feel like it's those two debacles where they always fold, but they always a bit matchup, always a threat to the East. Well, I feel like that's what, especially Jason Tatum, that's what keeping him out.
Mm-hmm.
He being a top five player. I mean, you could, if you want to consider top five player, I'm not gonna argue with you, but to be that, especially to carry this generation and stuff like that, he always there but never can answer.
Yeah.
And his doors nowhere near closing.
Right.
He still got years behind him, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like, can you trust him? Can you trust him to be a top five player when it comes to be a threat? But
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that they got him in the MVP conversation right now. But so far, so good. Moving on to the West Side. Top 10 teams in the West, contenders or pretenders. Starting at the bottom. Number 10, the Los Angeles Lakers. Contenders or pretenders? Diggy, what you think?
um,
It's your team, so it's you and Ben team. Cont- Contenders or pretenders?
Tell the truth, Cash.
Come on, Diggy.
Tell the truth, bro.
I feel like they are like how y'all say the Milwaukee. They're pretenders with contenders talent.
Okay.
They're like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. I feel like it's it's such a dream that you gotta wake up soon. And it's time. Understand that there are things that need to be some drastic change and some great moves that I feel like Lakers organization is afraid to make due to the debacle that we had with the Westbrook era and stuff like that. And we got a great young core, but it's still not that threat in the West. And the West is deep. West always been deep for the
Yeah.
past six to eight seasons and stuff like that. And we know that, yeah, you got the phenom, you got one of the greatest, but at the same time, we got to be realistic about him that he's not the person that should be carrying the team.
Mm-hmm.
And we just don't have that give me the ball. It's him. And it's like that's not fair to him. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's something to say as a fan, but realistically, we're pretenders, but with an awesome contending talent.
Ben, what you got?
We ass, yo. It go hold you, bro. We are a terrible basketball team, dog. I agree with everything Cash said, though. Like, he broke it down perfectly, bro.
Yeah.
It pains me, though. We so bad, bro.
I believe the same thing, bro. I really believe like Braun should not still be
The
the
focal point.
main dude. Yeah, you should not be the main dude right now. I feel like if he can just be the third or fourth option on the team, bro, y'all will be great. But AD has to be number one, and one of those young guys, Austin Reeves or D'Lo or somebody has to take on that second spot, but be dominant and consistent, like at the same time. And I think it's gonna be real hard for that to happen when also your organization ain't making no moves at fucking deadlines and shit. So
Yeah.
if you feel like you're gonna keep the same squad and you just seen what the same squad was doing for half the season. It's like, bro, like you're not gonna make no decision. Okay, bet. So you want a team to overachieve, is what you basically saying.
Mhm.
You think because you still got Braun that he just gonna erase everything off your board. That's not gonna happen no more, bro. He's 39, bro. He's not gonna continue to keep saving you. Like that's not it. You feel me? So I I'm it could be the same as last year, how they just caught the right teams at the right time with the Lakers. They,
Because once we get Braun in the playoffs, he's still Braun.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you catch it, so it's like I don't want to say pretenders, but hell, if they continue to be like this, they might not even get in because they had number 10. So it's like, but hey, I'm gonna just agree with y'all and say pretenders with contending talent. Number 9, another team that's pretenders with contending talent, the Warriors. I think they're pretenders, but
I think,
Steph.
yeah.
But
Yep.
it's Steph.
Yeah. Just that.
It's just like I feel like they're trying to ride. They're trying to ride the train that we know they got to come to a stop soon with the Clay, with the Steph, with the Draymond. It's like you got the Kamingas and you let go of young cores and stuff like that. It's like I get it. This is a great story. This is a great franchise with great future Hall of Famers, but I feel like they're trying to drag that train. It's like,
Trying to
yo,
hold on to
trying
it.
to hold on to it. It's like you had young boys. You had the young boys that was stepping up. You had Poole. You had them boys, and you just let them go because you're like, okay, we still got these boys, but it's like it's time for them to like be the teachers instead of the ones like they
Yeah.
carry the team. So it's like they're like you say, it's them, and hey, Steve Kerr ain't finna go against that and stuff like that. I mean, surprisingly, he did put. To me, surprisingly, I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably already
Yeah. When
predicted.
he benched Clay.
we bench Clay and everything. So I feel like y'all probably y'all already said that and everything. It was still surprising to me, but hey,
Mm-hmm.
it worked. But is it a
Yeah.
working method when it comes to the playoffs? So it's time for them to look in the mirror like the Lakers. It's like,
Yeah. What you think, Ben?
With what team?
The Warriors.
Yeah, I'm with y'all boys. They're pretenders. They got some contending talent. And they gave Steve Kerr an extension. They ain't serious.
They're not serious.
bro, bro.
Nah, if you ever watch the Warriors game, bro, Steve Kerr got this thing where he is set into his time management. So if you hot, but it's time to take you out, he taking you out.
Yep.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Let them flame out before you take them out. He take them out while the motherfucker hit 3 straight threes. You be like, nope, your time is done though, bro. Like, come over here, sit down real quick.
Because even during your highlights, what's the light skinned buddy that?
Pazamitsky.
Yeah, I mean he go crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Pazamitsky, that boy be eating, bro.
like you said,
That's
he
the
be
dude
going,
that starts for Clay now.
okay. It's like he
Yeah.
be going crazy, and like you say, next thing you know, he's on the bench.
Like
And
what the hell? What the hell that boy went at? But so yeah, we all agree with pretenders with contending talent. Number 8, the Dallas Mavericks.
uh,
Oh, you said pretenders?
I said contenders.
Oh, I thought you said pretender. I was about to say, bro, no, not because I was gonna say he contenders for real, bro. Luke and Kyrie, that backcourt is insane, bro.
That shit's wild, bro.
You can't do nothing with Luka, bro. He putting somebody out. All these contending teams in the West, you got to see that boy there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see Luka, and I literally don't see. There's 2 people in the West that I legit think nobody knows how to stop, and I watch a lot of basketball highlights. There's 2 people that I feel like it's a dang calculus test trying to guard them. Is Luka and is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
Them 2 boys, the West don't know what the hell to do with them. I've seen them guard Steph differently, and you can get up in them and stuff like that. Bron, you can guard him a certain way because he's older now. But them 2, Luka, nobody can guard Luka. You'll sit there and put your whole team on Luka, and he will cook every last one of y'all.
Right.
In slow motion.
In slow motion. That's facts though. That's facts though. So I'm definitely saying the Mavericks are contenders, and he catch the right team, boy. And what's crazy is it don't even have to be a sorry team. It could be one of your top teams. He will catch one of your top teams slipping.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm saying contenders. Diggy, what you think?
Nah, straight contenders, man. That boy right there, man.
And we only talk about Luka. You still forget that other boy over there.
You forget about the Kyrie. Like he'll come out. You will try to focus. You will try to focus on Luka, trying to stop him at 30, 35 points, and he'll come Ivory getting 27, 30. It's
Right,
like
yeah.
it's like that backcourt is something serious, man.
Yeah,
Like
that's
They
boy.
got a young boy on that team that plays center. They're lively.
With the mask, Chandler. He got a mask on. That's the masked man right now.
Yeah, Tyson Chandler, his mentor.
Oh, that's perfect for a big man in these days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy. Because Tyson was on the Mavericks too. That championship team.
Tyson worked in the front office.
Oh yeah, that's perfect then. Yeah, Mavericks, y'all better watch them boys right there. And they at number 8, bro. Like they coming out to play in trying to come for heads. They gonna be warmed up. They gonna be warmed up waiting for somebody. All right, moving up. Number 7, the Sacramento Kings.
the beam.
Light the beam. What y'all think? Sacramento Kings.
Pretenders, but they're getting close.
Okay. I do think they took a dip this year. Seeing them at number 7 don't even seem right now. Like how they were last year, how they was cooking last year, to see them at 7 in the West when they was like what, 3rd last year?
It was third.
Like, yeah, they was third last year. So it's like seeing them at 7, maybe they can, heat up at the end of the season to get, to creep up some more to get out this play in, but they did take a dip this year. I feel like I'm with Ben. I think they right there at the line of contender pretender.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. I was kind of iffy. I was on the fence with Sacramento because you don't want to truly all the way disrespect them,
Mm-hmm.
because especially what they did last year, and they kind of still intact a little
Yeah.
bit. But like you say, they took going from 3 to 7 and really not showing no big effects on the court like that. And like I feel like they one of them teams like in the playoffs, it may come out of nowhere. You
Mm.
know, it may come out of nowhere right now, but like you say, if it starts today, I can see them getting bounced out the first round.
Yeah. Yeah, that could definitely happen. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. The Phoenix Suns sitting at number 6, contenders or pretenders. And I am actually confused about this team. I don't know if they're contenders or pretenders because I don't know. I really don't know about this team. I don't know about this Suns team. Like with you got KD, you got Book. Bradley Beal is in and out of the lineup because he hurt and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like I feel like they can score with the best of them on any given night, but I don't know what they're gonna be like when you have to actually lock in and play a team for a 7-game series. So I'm on the fence with them. I don't know which
Can
one
you
they
still
are.
can you still count on your hands how many times KD, Book, and Beasley been on the
Bill
court?
Bill played at the same time. I actually don't know how many games they played together.
You think it's will you put it over under like 16?
I'll put it. I don't know. It might be under it no, I feel like they played over 16 games together. I feel like I haven't seen them play a lot
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I feel like it's always one of them out of the lineup. And like I said, Bradley Bill started this season with a back injury.
Yeah.
So it might be under 16 games. I ain't sure. So I mean, that's why I said I'm on the fence about it, bro. I really don't know um if they're contenders or pretenders. I don't know what they are. Like I know they got KD. I know they got Book. I know they're gonna score. They're gonna shoot the lights out. I know this gonna happen. They even been giving bowl minutes. We've been seeing some bowl minutes. You know what I'm saying on this team, but I don't know what the fuck they are, bro.
You think like I feel like all KD teams, you think that such a high power offense that is shadowing what they do on the other side of the ball. That's
Like
why
with
we
no defense at all.
at all. That's why we on the fence about it.
Probably so. I feel like I need to watch some more Phoenix Suns basketball to see if they have an identity on the court. Because from the highlights that I've seen, I feel like they are a pull up jumper type team.
Mhm.
Pull up jumper, pull up jumper. I'm gonna get my shot. I'm gonna get my shot. I don't really see a lot of ball movement
Mhm.
from the highlights that I've seen. Maybe they do, you know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen, it looked like pull up jumper, pull up jumper. I'm over here on this side. I'm finna cook this, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So
Right.
maybe that's what they are. So I'm on the fence with them. What you think?
It's a bunch of ISO ball, man. And they
Okay,
don't
so
play
I'm not tripping then.
and they don't play no defense.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not tripping then. Like I said, from the highlights, I see pull up jumpers. That's it. Like I don't see real ball movement. I don't really see a lot of plays. You know what I'm saying? I just see them hooping. You feel me? Like I said, they can score with the best of them because I mean it's KD and Devin Booker. So, but if they had to lock in and play a 7-game series, will they beat someone?
Yeah.
I don't see it really going down like that. I think they lost the recipes when they traded away Mikal Bridges, Cameron
Cam Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah, Cam Johnson. When they let them boys go, that
And
was it.
that's why I say that and that was a two top defenders from the front and back court. That's why it looked like that. That's why it looked weird. And then, like I say, we haven't really seen the chemistry between those three is all
Yeah,
like
like I said, Bill been out in and out of lineup, bro.
yeah. So it's like yeah. So I do understand where y'all coming from for that.
Yeah. Moving to number 5. The New Orleans Pelicans are sitting here at number 5.
Mm-mm.
You said no.
And I know be out my son.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Yeah,
to say.
I
That's
was
your
about to say
boy.
there,
That's
Bi.
Bi.
Be your son, man. You ain't sticking up.
You ain't sticking with the Pelicans.
They never helped me.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, this the healthiest they done got with Zion actually playing a lot of games, bro.
Finally.
Yeah, he actually been playing a lot of games, but I'm gonna definitely say Pretenders. I can't take them serious.
Yeah.
Something about them is just like nah. I'm not believing it. I can't believe in the Pelicans, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to change the name, and then I'll try to give them a shot. But
You
we
Like,
know
got
how you can't
you're
take them
not like
seriously?
say it.
The reason why you can't take them seriously is because of CJ McCollum.
That's probably what it is. It's probably CJ.
It's CJ.
It's CJ. I can't take the Pelicans serious, bro. I really can't. I can't. Like I can take the players individually serious. I believe Brendan Ingram can cook up a lot, and I believe Zion is a monster and he's strong as shit for no reason.
yeah.
But I can't take the whole team serious.
Nope.
I can't take them serious. So I'm gonna say Pretenders on that one. What you think? Think Diggy.
Yeah, same Pretenders. I mean, like you said, you got a great player as in Bi. He's coming. He's keep coming in, keep impressing the world and the NBA. Zion being Zion, like you say, finally we get to see a healthy Zion for the first time
Mm-hmm.
forever. But like you say, nobody else is like you walk in that building in the playoffs. You're not you don't
You
see
ain't
no dirt.
scared. Yeah,
You
you
ain't
ain't
scared of
scared.
nothing. Like who's scared of a nigga named Jose? Like no like you're not
I'm scared of a nigga named Jose.
like you're not finna be threatened. Like I say, like, once again like another team. Congratulate them being in the top 5, but
Yeah.
hey, yeah,
Moving on to number 4, and I think this team is a contending team. It might get a little scary and freaky. The Los Angeles Clippers.
big contenders.
Contender.
Yeah, bro. They got another half of the season to go. Your boy Kawhi Leonard has been playing and not injured. PG been playing. I don't know if he's out right now or not. James Harden been hooping. Russell Westbrook, you know he giving 100%, 110% every single game, every play. Them boys is cooking, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought that when James Harden got there, he was gonna fuck all this shit up.
It for some reason it feel like, especially those players, they always had that one kryptonite, and I feel like, and it was nothing that, and it was not a kryptonite that they could always avoid. They always could avoid this kryptonite, and I feel like now they put away their side of their BS. Like you, Kawhi, you put away your low management thing. Doing great. Paul George, he normally doing injuries, but he also put away that load management, being healthy, being what Paul George what we expect to be. James Harden putting away his selfishness, putting away that I'm the system, like he's putting away that, and he's being the James Harden that we expect. And Russell Westbrook, like yeah, he always give him 100%, but sometimes his 100% get it's in the way, and
Mm-hmm.
he know how to control that. He know how I need to go 100%, but hold on, these boys cooking up. Let me kind of get this
Mm-hmm.
stay out the way and stuff. So it's feel like they put away their BS of their selfishness and
Mm-hmm.
start being the players that we know to know about them. And shoot, the Clippers is crazy. I mean,
Yeah, they're contenders, bro. I definitely got them as contenders. That's they gonna be hell to try to get up out of that playoffs. Whoever got to match up with them, you finna be in for it.
yeah.
You about
And
to
I,
be in for it.
and I want to say this. I'm glad one of the homegirls, shout out to her on Twitter. She gave me a fun fact. I did not know the new logo, the little ship. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
ass selling ship was called a Clipper. I really didn't.
You know what's crazy? I don't know what I thought a Clipper was, but but I didn't know that either, bro.
No,
I don't know what I thought a Clipper was, but it
I
wasn't that.
I told her that I thought he was always in LA. Now I ain't know they was in San Diego before, but I always thought they was in LA. and so LA had Hollywood movie clips. So I was like, oh, Clippers movie clips, cool, okay. But I thought it was a boat. I'm like, what the fuck a boat got to do with a Clipper?
Right, right.
He gave me that, so it's like, okay, so I feel like they're gonna do, but back to they're gonna do big things, and yeah, shout out to the Clippers, man.
Shout out to the Clippers, man. Moving on to number three. Number three, the Nuggets.
We are
Big contenders.
big contenders.
We know they contenders, bro. I don't even think nobody's going to say that they're pretenders at all. I honestly believe that they are going back to the finals, bro.
Yeah, I do too.
I believe they're going back to the finals, bro. There's nothing you could do with Jokic, dog.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because I'm surprised you ain't put him in that category with Luca and Shea Gillis by saying these some players that you cannot guard. You know
Well, when I said that, I was thinking about on perimeter.
okay, okay.
Yeah, you when they get in that post, Jokic is a bucket. That's 2 points. Don't even worry about it. If Jokic gets that ball down there in that paint, it's 2 points. There's literally nobody in as a big that can guard that man. Like when I was talking about the two people that you can't guard, I can add Jokic in there, but I was thinking more so on the perimeter when you have to throw people at him. But in the paint, anything, Jokic can do everything offensively that you would want.
But
And
for some, but for some reason, even Jokic on the perimeter, it's still
yeah, you can't stop him out there either, bro. I mean, it's
he one of them ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Just like I said, it's gonna be tough to get the Clippers out. It's gonna be tough to get the Nuggets out. I don't really and how their team is set up. It's set up perfect for that for Jokic. It's set up perfect. It's not a lot of stars. It's not a lot of what I'm saying, but he's able to get everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous, bro. He getting triple doubles at the big man spot easily
by halftime.
Exactly. He already had the shit. Like he start the game with 10-10-10. That's what he started the game with.
And it's like you say, it's like he's around people like great, phenomenal role players, and they shoot at a high percentage. It ain't like these boys just going there, he shooting, they just hitting bricks, they making brick houses. These dudes, like I say that every time I see them. Like I remember even when the Lakers played them in the playoffs, like bro, it's like anytime you leave them open, they just make it. They're like
cashing it in.
Green. It's like what the hell? It's like how they just keep just dish like Jokic like got this Hall of Fame diamond where they just really like bro, they shoot at a high percentage. Like I never seen
that team, bro. That team will definitely. I got them going to the finals. I don't see anybody beating this team in a 7-game series, like at all. I don't think anybody, even if they was to match up against the Clippers, I don't think the Clippers that. If you look at the teams, the only team that has a big man that could possibly do something is Rudy Gobert. And he cooking Rudy Gobert. You feel me? I feel like the only team that could possibly match up with them is the Timberwolves, bro. Out of all these squads, I don't think anybody else could really give them any problems for real. Mm-hmm. So I got them as contenders, but we're gonna move on to the Thunder. The Thunder,
young guys,
contenders or pretenders?
Contenders.
You got them as contenders, Diggy. Why you got them as contenders, bro?
These young boys are showing.
I got them as contenders because they jits.
The young guns, dog, they are going crazy, bro. Like, they're just phenomenal. Like you said, like Ben said, they're jits, they're young, they're fast, they're energetic. And like you said, they got that one boy that you cannot defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander, bro.
You showed me that highlight when they put like 5 players on him, bro.
Like, bro, he was cooking them all, bro. It didn't matter who it was, bro. It was like, all right, let's try this fool. Cooked. Let's try him. Step back. Let's try him. Lay up. Let's try him. Pass. Get the ball back. 3. It didn't matter what you did. You getting cooked, bro. They switch everybody on them. It don't matter, bro. The Thunder, they got the young legs. They gonna come in there and try to run it up. Maybe the playoff basketball atmosphere could slow them down and put them in the half court, and maybe that could be something that kind of get them out of it because I mean, young teams don't usually win championships or usually win in the playoffs. So maybe, we might be giving them too much because it's the regular season that we're looking at. But when you get into the playoffs, everything starts slowing down and everything. We got to see how they fare when it comes to that. And
But
then,
I feel like they're in an awesome organization because that organization know how the playoffs atmosphere feels.
yeah.
So that organization, that crowd can make them feel comfortable. Like, hey, we've been here. Hey, y'all haven't been here before, but we've been here. The atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
been here. We the loud city. So we can definitely, especially being number two, they have home field advantage, it's home court advantage. So
Mm-hmm.
kind of like you say, yeah, it probably be discomfort for them, but they got that energy of that organization that been there before. We've been here, done that.
Right.
Y'all
Right.
we just want to show y'all, make y'all feel comfortable. Like you say, they from all sides of the ball, all positions, OKC is just legit, man.
Well, and moving on to the number one team in the West, the Minnesota Timberwolves, contenders or pretenders. I do not know the status on Anthony Edwards' injury. He got injured the other night.
Yeah.
He back.
He back. He back.
Yeah, he good.
Oh, contenders.
Oh yeah, I'm about to, that was my
Contenders.
ordeal.
It's
Yeah.
up. I'm with it. Contenders. I believe in the Minnesota Timberwolves. The only team, like I said, that could possibly match up with the Nuggets is the Timberwolves. They got Rudy Gobert, athletic big. Remember back in the bubble, who he was having trouble with. He was having trouble with Dwight in those playoffs. Athletic big, and well, the only athletic big that's in the West,
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert. And I mean, the rest of the squad, you got Carl Anthony Towns. He swear he changed the game. I don't believe it, but that's what he said. So if he believe it, whatever. Then Anthony Edwards, bro, he is a hooper. That boy is a baller, bro. So I'm giving them boys contenders. It's crazy because it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, when the last time they actually like been good? It's been a
They
minute.
had
For me. It's
niggas
been
had
a
KG.
He said, "Yeah, I think it's been since KG because I don't even think they was good with Kevin Love.
They weren't.
So yeah, that's KG days. Like that's way back. Diggy, what you think?
No, Timber, that was my or that's my ordeal. Like I said, depends on how healthy he is.
Okay.
That's the center of attention when it comes to that team. But being said, he's back. That boy unstoppable, man. That boy showing out, and I feel like he gonna have that all-star revenge. Like, yo, I wasn't an all-star, man. I'm doing this. Oh yeah, like he go prove and show out. Rudy Gobert, like I say, he's probably the second best bit man in the top five of the West. Um,
Mm,
and like you said, you got Cat. Cat just riding the ride, man. Cat just passed towards the end, like, hey man, this was my team, but you doing the best. So I'm gonna just sit back and do my thing. So and they'll be a squad. They're well, really, like you said, they're like the different nuggets. So like they're real big. It just comes down to their shooting percentage.
yeah, we're gonna see what happened with that. Ben, what you think?
Yeah, them boys contenders.
Okay,
And
bet.
Edwards is special. It looked like Cat and Rudy finally figured out how to play with each other.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good role players. They got an underrated head coach.
Yeah,
So I like the Timberwolves. I think they're contenders.
yeah, I'm with y'all. So we just did the East and the West contenders or pretenders. We're moving on. This was brought up by a tennis player named Francis. He said that the tennis was the hardest sport ever. So the question is, what is the hardest sport? Diggy, what you think the hardest sport is? Out of
UFC,
all of the sports,
UFC.
MMA.
You dealing with martial art. You dealing with trying to combat and try to attack a person that probably or may have a different martial art standard toward yours. So you got to kind of you playing defense and offense at the same time, and you
Yeah,
gotta know their strength. And it's like you said, yeah, you got different weight classes and stuff like that, but you just I feel like that's just it's a psychological and a physical approach at the same time, and you by yourself. I feel like, to me, if you go to the top 5 hardest sports, you got to go to sports that's, to me, that's you're by yourself.
Yeah, individual sports. Yeah. I was gonna go the same route as you because MMA, bro, you can get knocked out so many different ways. And then
Yep.
if you were to escape a knockout, you can get choked out. If you escape a choke out, he can break your fucking arm. He can break your leg. He can grab your goddamn ankle, twist that bitch another way. There's so many different ways to lose a match in the MMA. And not even if you fight for too long or you get hit in the right spot, you can break something that can you could die from that shit. You know what I'm saying? You could die from it. You could be career ended with one punch or career ended with one kick. It's definitely a. I'll say this: if they're not the hardest sport, they're the most dangerous sport.
Yeah.
If they're not the hardest sport, they're the most dangerous sport. But if I could go to another sport outside of MMA for being the hardest sport, I can't say golf because old ass niggas be playing that shit when they retire. so I can't give it to golf. Tennis might be one of the most tiring because it ain't no time limit. So you just running back and forth until somebody fuck up. So maybe it's the most tiring. you just, you know what I'm saying? You just going. It ain't no time limit. If y'all just going back
What
and forth, y'all
about
just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go far as this. What about gymnastics? It's all about being precise, accurate. Your agility is crazy, but you got to be like sharp. Like
It
you
might
got
not be the hardest, but you do need the most precision. You need the most precision because if you overflip, you're gonna fuck up and you gonna get a bad score for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you don't stick that landing,
yeah, if you don't stick that bitch, all that flipping you just did don't matter.
it did like you said, and if you
they
stick,
judges gonna look at you like you're crazy.
Right. Oh yeah, you did all that, but when you stumbled though,
and like
we'll take some of that points from you. You stumbled though. I think it's the most precision. I don't know if that's the hardest sport though. I don't know if I can
even on that even on that balance beam, bro.
that
That's
balance beam is crazy. The balance beam and the uneven bars.
yeah.
That shit get crazy. You feel me? But
Wow.
what you think, Ben, as the hardest sport?
I think, and this might be a little left field, but I think the hardest sport is water polo. Hear me out. It's water, basketball, soccer, and hockey.
All put together.
All put together.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even think they know what the fuck they doing. They just out there. They just out there. They just poloing, bro. They don't know what they doing. They just poloing. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think anything water might be the top hardest thing. Anything water. Cause like
Swimming's so hard to do for that long, bro.
exactly. And if they're playing water polo, they're not playing water polo where you can stand up in the water. You treading water the whole time while doing this. You feel me? So that could be a top one. You got rugby, you got soccer, you got synchronized swimming, you got
synchronized swimming is crazy.
Listen, synchronized swimming, bro. Really think about that. We underwater with our legs out the water doing shapes and shit.
But now we seen, I do feel like Olympic games may be more difficult than the regular televised games that we watch. That's why we see it every 4, even though they do play majority of the year, but that's why we see it really as a whole, as a community of the world every 4 years, because these are some real difficult, sports that we talk about.
Well, how about this? So you said gymnastics, you said water polo. I'm gonna put the shit together. Diving.
Hey.
Because you gotta do all the flip shit, but you can't splash. Like what?
You gotta do a drill. You gotta be like
you can't splash.
Hey, and you know what makes it so bad? They do a close-up replay where it gotta be one drill.
It can't be nothing. You got to do everything in the air. But when it get to that water, you better not splash. How do you do that?
Splash.
How do you not? You don't want me to splash?
First of all, you twisting, flipping, double dutch, playing tic-tac-toe. You doing all that, and you got a split second to get to that edge.
You gotta. That might. I think diving might be the hardest sport, bro.
Right.
I think I might have to put my hat on diving for the hardest sport, bro. I think that's it. The hardest sport is diving.
I'm gonna put up there figure skating. You on a thin razor with ice, and you gotta do all these bro. There have been so many bend tricks,
band moves. Yeah, you gotta band them shits.
It's like you gotta be
got blades, bro, on the bottom.
You gotta be so.
Like,
you gotta be.
This ain't roll bounce.
And you gotta be.
You can't be out here just acting like you ain't got a knife that you around here skating on, bro. It's a knife, bro. It's literally a knife.
And you gotta be graceful. There's nothing. You can't be too hard. You gotta be as just like a butterfly, like just
right. Right. So if we had to put a top 5 hardest sports, what would your top 5 hardest sports be?
I'm gonna put figure skating number 5. I'm gonna put I'm probably gonna put hey, you saying like Olympics or just any sport?
No, any sport.
Yeah, so I put
top 5 hardest sports.
I'll probably put figure skating number 5. I'll probably put water polo at number 4. Probably put MMA at number 3, gymnastics number 2, water diving number 1.
Okay, Ben, what you got? Top 5 hardest sports?
I got water polo 1. I got diving 2. I got MMA 3.
Okay.
I got hockey 4.
I like that.
And, I got wrestling 5.
Wrestling, okay. The Olympic style wrestling.
Yeah, the Olympic style, the real shit.
Okay, okay. The Kurt Angle, I broke my neck. Yeah. Yeah.
I like
okay.
That. I like that.
So I like that 5 too. I'm putting diving number 1 for sure because I now that I like, if you really think about how to get a high score, you got to flip and you're diving in the water, but you can't splash. And it's like, nigga, that's what water does. Like, what are you talking about? So diving is 1. I'm gonna put MMA 2 because hand-to-hand combat, you can have freaking life, life like diseases and shit leading from fighting. So maybe I'm gonna say combat sports because boxing goes into that too. Because you're spending 15 rounds knocking against somebody's skull the whole time. So, and that leads to Parkinson's and all that, all that other stuff. So I'm gonna go MMA 2, diving 1, MMA 2. I might actually give tennis 3, bro. Because like you said, is anything individual, that's tough because you're by yourself. It ain't no teammates. It ain't none of that. And like I said, it ain't time limit either. If this match goes on for 6 hours today, it's gonna go for 6 hours today. like it is what it is. Like if y'all just good, y'all just not letting no points go by. There you go. It's gonna be a 6-hour match today. Number 4. Baseball actually might be tough.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Baseball actually might be tough because if you look at like the best batting averages, they're in like the
trash.
Yeah, they're like 300. Like so, 3 out of 10 times, that's a 30%. That is a fail. What are you talking about? What are we talking about right now? Yeah. So just trying to hit the ball, and the ball is coming at you 100 and some miles per hour. You literally have to swing before it even really fully leaves somebody's hand to come, you know what I'm saying? So,
and if y'all could call it a reach, that's also like an individual because you're one bat and you're trying to hit it in an area.
It could be a one-on-one thing.
You hit it in the area where you try to see what's the weakest spot that you can't catch it.
That's another thing. After you just try to hit the ball, you got to make sure you don't hit the ball in the wrong spot. You gotta direct it. Yeah. Baseball might be a little tough. It's boring to watch, but
It
hard.
ain't easy to play.
Yeah, but it's not easy. It might be easy in the T-ball and all of that, but when you get up there, it's different. So that'll be number 4. Number 5 could be a number of things. I'll take probably some shit that we don't really watch like that, like rugby.
Can I give you one? Can I give you one?
What's up?
You may be just sitting all the time, but I feel like it all come down to hand-eye coordination and just the risks of your life. I feel like that Formula 500, I believe.
Oh, driving.
Driving, not NASCAR,
not
but
NASCAR, but the one where they actually turning.
Yeah, cause it's faster than NASCAR. I feel like they drive faster than NASCAR, but you're hitting those quick turns.
Yeah.
And
Have y'all ever seen any like TikTok videos of NASCAR drivers with reaction time?
I saw one with Tyreek Hill.
That's what I was just about to say. It was one with Tyreek Hill. They had the balls in their hand, and their hands is on top, and then they drop it, then they got to catch it. When Tyreek caught it, the hand was up here. He caught that bit like way down here. The Formula One dude caught that bit right here. Like his reaction time like that, because you got to think about it. He going 200 miles per hour. If anybody swerve or something, he got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing at that moment. That's it. You feel me?
And like you said, I feel like even we'll go to the like with NASCAR. I feel like because like you're driving like you drive 200, 300, 400 miles per hour, but you're close. You're like touching that person.
So and NASCAR got probably up there.
So it's like you say, it's boring to watch. But if you're in that car, you'll feel that adrenaline.
I bet you it's adrenaline like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
I know it's adrenaline like a motherfucker. Everybody around you going the same speed. Oh my gosh!
These slight little break.
Yeah, if anybody hit the brake real quick, boy, it's a pile up. It's a pile up. Yeah, that might be one of the dangerous sports. If we had a top 5 dangerous sports, NASCAR and driving would definitely be over there. But okay, cool. So the last topic of the day, over the weekend, Cam Newton had a 7-on-7 matchup game, whatever, tournament or whatever. And some coaches decided that they was gonna fight and jump Cam Newton. I don't know if y'all saw the video. Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, I saw it. I watched that bit a couple times.
Listen, man, I feel like this. Did y'all not watch him drag that Auburn team all the way to the national championship? Did y'all not see that? Y'all decided that y'all can try to beat up the guy that, you know what? Name another person that played on that Auburn team.
I was just about to tell you. I'm like, hell no.
Exactly. And he beat Alabama, okay?
Did any of those players get drafted?
I don't know, bro. They might have. I'm not sure. But you don't remember anybody else except for Cam Newton, bro. It's almost like if not for Greg Olsen and Luke Kuechly and Josh Norman, you probably wouldn't know no Carolina Panthers either when he played with them. Little Ted Ginn was his, you know what I'm saying? Ted Ginn, Kelvin Benjamin. But bro, come on, bro. Y'all decided to try to take on a 6'6", 250-pound NFL athlete. Now, I ain't saying that Cam Newton got hands, but if he grab your motherfucking hands,
you know what?
I'm not saying he got hands, but I'm pretty sure he lift a whole lot. And you don't weigh what he lift. And it showed in that video. That's all I got to say.
This was hilarious because for the first 24 hours of the video, the world thought the coaches was little children.
They did. They actually did. They was like, why are these kids trying to jump Cam Newton?
Why these kids doing Cam Newton like this? He always give back. He never do nothing wrong. And that after that day, we found out it was
coaches. It was the coaches. They were grown ass men.
Yeah.
It was grown ass men. Oh my God, bro. Listen, could you picture being a part of a jumping, but you lose on the jumping side? Like you can't lose on the jumping side. Listen, bro, I'll be so embarrassed right now, bro. Like to know, like if I was in a video of a jumping video getting handled by the person with the least amount of people, I'll be so embarrassed, bro.
Let me tell you this. Will you go ahead, Ben? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just agreeing.
I was gonna say, will you be so embarrassed, or will you be not embarrassed that next 2 days you go on the radio try to
Listen, no, you won't see me no more. No, you will not see me on no camera.
And I want to ask, what if hypothetically, what if they did win? Would they still would have went on the radio?
Yes.
You had to go on there to explain why they
Yes.
lost.
Yes, because you have when you got the social media era, this is the social media era. You need as much publicity as possible. You go and win that fight. Now, what they tried to do with that interview, they tried to turn it on Cam Newton.
Right.
So now, if we won, I can say this is why we whooped Cam Newton ass. Versus he did this, and this is why we reacted the way we did. It changes. I can sit up here as the big dog. Yeah, right. We whooped Cam Newton ass because he would talk shit. Versus, hey man, we were just trying to it was self-defense. You feel me? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the difference. That's a great point though, Diggy. Like for the first 24 hours, it definitely was. Dang, why did kids try to jump this man? It's just a 7-on-7 tournament. What the kid? See y'all kids, man. It's y'all. It's always y'all young niggas, bro. Why y'all young niggas out here? He trying to do good by the community. He trying to help y'all. Then you find out they grown ass men. It's like, oh,
I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's in the waters of Atlanta to always go at Cam Newton during the off seasons. Like, I even, they went back as far as when the little boy is saying, "Oh, you're a free agent."
Yeah, I saw those videos. It's I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I hate to say it, but it's our culture, bro. Our culture when we think somebody's washed, I don't think we take into account that they're still professionals. They're still at the top of the game. Cam Newton has played at the highest of levels. They forget stuff like that because we seen the most recent Cam Newton. We saw the most recent Cam Newton not play to what we used to see. Like even with fighting, right? The last time you seen some of these fighters, they got knocked out. Do you think you can fight that nigga?
Hell no.
No, Cam Newton might be washed towards other NFL players, but he's not washed to you. He's not washed to you.
Let me tell you how professional, bro. Even to this day, I would not play DB against Steve Smith.
He cooking, bro.
Bro, not only he's cooking, he's still violent.
Exactly.
Do you think I'm finna get in a ring? And I'm not trying to put Ken in these legends and everything, but will you think I'm finna get in a ring with Mike Tyson? Bro, I just seen a video what he was doing. No, bro. It's like you say, they're still professional. They could be retired, washed, whatever, not be in the game. Bro, they are still that big, that tall, and that agile, bro. Like
in the video, bro, it looked like he was back on the field, and you know what we used to see when Cam Newton used to lead the pocket. Couldn't nobody take him down. And that's exactly what I saw on the video. He had one up on the arm like this. He had the other one stiff arm. And they wasn't able to do anything, bro. And he didn't even throw a punch. He just stopped y'all from what y'all wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's what he slung first, buddy. And it was like, okay, y'all don't know. Y'all trying, but it ain't working. But Buddy at the end thought he got a little punch out, but you don't get no props for that.
No.
Cam Newton, he ate that. It wasn't even nothing. Like you might have got it in, but it's like, bro, that ain't even phase him. So it's just like, bro, y'all embarrass yourself. Then you made it worse when you got on a dang podcast to talk about it, trying to make it seem like he's the bad guy. No, Cam Newton's not the bad guy. Right. We saw the video, bro. There's nothing that you could say to make me go against Cam Newton, dog. Like,
absolutely not.
Like, come on, man. Like that's y'all fault. Y'all get y'all little 15 minutes of Is it even fame? Is it like 15 minutes of embarrassment?
15 minutes of embarrassment.
15
To
minutes
get
of
your little 15 minutes of embarrassment, going back to the flag football 7-on-7, whatever team you was on, go on, do your thing. You feel me? Go play your sport. But remember to keep the kids first, because that's the whole point of the 7-on-7 in the first place. It ain't about y'all, it's about the kids.
And I think that's what I remember my coworker today were talking about. That it's like, yeah, like you say, it's part of our culture. That's a negative side part of our culture, but it's like you don't. It's like people don't understand that when there's opportunity at the door, don't fuck up. Like when it comes to these kids talking trash, bro, this could be a person that can lead you to a scout that can help you get to a good college to go to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk trash. Don't swear.
Yo,
Parents, control your fucking kids, bro. Your kid is fucking up the bag far as the family wealth of breaking the barrier of being in poverty and stuff. Shut the hell
Mm-hmm.
up, don't do that no more. And then coaches, yo, this guy can help you put your team on the map. He can help you so you can be like the Snoop Dogg, like how he on the West, and
Mm-hmm.
he played this camp and he turned these little Pop Warner players to all pro in the NFL stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Coach, yo, if I'm a coach and I could lose to him, win, doesn't matter. I don't care. But he respect me so much that he say, "Oh, I'm gonna see this kid," and this kid like, "Oh yeah, he played for this kid go play for Coach Goldwire. Oh yeah, he goes to Cam. Oh yeah, he's on a good team that guarantees to be in the right uh opportunity to play in the big leagues and stuff. You're
Mm-hmm.
fucking up the opportunity of a person that's trying to give back and not
Mm-hmm.
getting not trying to be a spotlight to anything. So I feel like that's fucked up from all three aspects of them trying to talk trash. Yeah, it's nice to talk trash, but at the same time, be
You got
respectful.
to know the limit, and
Yeah,
you have to know the limit to the trash talk, and you got to know that at the end of the day, it's about the kids, and you got to understand that it's about competition. So
right.
whether or not y'all talking trash for what amount of days or whatever like that, it's trash talk. It's sports. This is what people do. If this is what you want to do, this is what you're gonna have to deal with.
Mhm.
He's not talking trash to fight, but y'all brought it to that. So now that you want to fight, now you're embarrassed. Now you got to
Mhm.
make it seem like it's all Cam fault. No, whatever. That's your fault. Now you got to deal with the repercussions of it. Nobody's pressing charges or anything like that. We all saw the footage. So it is what it is. Cam Newton, you still dragging motherfuckers like you still in the league. but but anyway, it's been another episode. I think Ben had to get up out of here. But Diggy, nice to have you on.
Always, man, pleasure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And that's been another episode. Peace.